It's rejected. Nobody believes in it apart from the person who saw it. And if that person's belief system is strong enough, he keeps sharing, she keeps sharing. Before you know what's happening, it becomes to they are sharing, they are sharing, they are sharing. The moment it leaves him or her, and it's now theirs, it's a done deal. All that is needed is a matter of time. So long one mind could agree to the fact we will own an airport, we would own an e-taxi business, an e-commerce business, a logistic business, a hospitality business built on the blockchain, the 2.4 million persons we need, it's a done deal already. All we need is time. Don't miss it. I'm sharing on WhatsApp. I've not seen anybody even do that on WhatsApp. My media team share on Facebook. My ambassadors share on WhatsApp and let them know that we are live. As easy as this would sound, it is one of the ways that God is spreading SWIFTtrip around. That share you do on your status, on your Facebook page, you will know the people who heard it. And hearing it or seeing it, they just go research about it. And if you type SWIFTtrip on Google, you will see a lot of information. So just that your message has helped someone to know about it. I think day before yesterday, a man called me saying he stumbled on our website. I said, you didn't stumble to it though. Who shared it with you? Somebody told about it. I said, yes, somebody shared it on our village group on WhatsApp. I said, great. So find that person's number and I will link you up to that person. And that person happened to be Mr. Malachi Phillips. If he's in the meeting now, he will acknowledge. If he's not, you know him. He's always present in our meetings. He shared it, and that person got registered under him. So you can't just stumble on the information. Somebody shared it with you. So when you share, that person you shared to randomly will still get back to you. But when you're sharing these links, I want you to share it strategically. Don't just share, don't just scatter it. Make it, put your name, your phone number, because SWIFTtrip pays you on advert. SWIFTtrip is not looking for free advertisement. You have to understand that. And as we move together, it's just going to be fun all the way. And at the accomplishment of it, many would say, oh, had I known, I would have been part of this process. But had I known, won't make anyone wealthy. For you to become massively successful, you have to learn to tread through the path of uncertainty. I'm sharing the invite link. I'm not a referee CEO that tells you share the invite link and I don't share. I share. So, wherever you are, please do share the links. It's very important to us that we cooperatively participate in the sharing of our invite links. So that's being said, I will be reading our comments on Facebook as well. I will be reading through, so please leave your comments on Facebook and it's gonna be awesome all the way. Thank you so much. And that would mean, yes, Omale, Officer Omale says, good morning, sir. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, sir. And that's from Facebook today. So please share, and let's have it awesome. So if you can see my screen on Telegram, I'm about to share it to you on Telegram and carry everyone along, including those on Facebook, you would see it definitely. On YouTube, you would see it. Um, let's see to that. SWIFTtrip it's quite interesting. When I cast my mind back to where we're coming from and where we are today, number one, we can only say glory be to God. All praise to Him for helping us to be resilient, persistent. When I tell you I've been on these meetings consistently right from 2021, even when nobody joins the meeting, I alone will be in the meeting. It's hard for some persons to comprehend it. You understand? Quite very difficult to comprehend such level of dedication and consistency. There are many projects out there you don't even know the CEO. You don't even see him. You just you just get a picture and they tell you a white man is backing it up. But you will never see or know, never to hear the voice of that person. Happy are you to find a project actively pioneered by the CEO. God bless you so much. All right. I feel so excited today. And I pray I will be calm all through. Because it gets the spirit of SWIFTtrip is in another dimension. When it comes on you, you'll be the one asking God, say, Father, release me so that I won't talk too much. All right. Seeing what you have on the screen, an aviation, and a taxi business, a logistic business, at a glance, you understand that SWIFTtrip is here to render the transportation service, the logistics services. If you look behind into that slide, you would see the hospitality concepts over there. And I will be taking us through to help you understand this today. What is SWIFTtrip? Those on YouTube see what I just talked about on my slide. Let's see that, please. The media. Can I have that screen displayed? Do you have any challenge displaying it on the screen? Just want to carry everybody along. All right, thank you so much. That's it. So we say what SWIFTtrip is, where we are, how the customers will benefit, and how the subscribers will benefit from this. So what is SWIFTtrip? SWIFTtrip is a Web 3.0 decentralized eco chain enterprise, a robust platform we're building for robust services. And what are the SWIFTtrip's core services? Awesome. We have the aviation, we have the e-commerce, we have the logistics, we have the hospitality, and all of these are built on the Web 3.0, a blockchain. All blockchain supports this concept. And then we look at an example of the aviation. I did this here because many persons always feel that something that's huge just happened. It just happened. And when you tell someone that we will build or we can make it happen, they begin to see all the obstacles staring right at them. And they can't just see the possibility. Have you seen people like that? I've seen. They see all the reasons why it can be done. They see that it's too capital, just heavily capital intensive. And we have examples of those who've done it. Epis, Eric, so many out there. If they can do it, we can. If it is capital intensive, we would raise the capital. Are you with me? As simple as that. We would raise it. You should know that nobody starts from the point of having it all. Every heavy thing you see out there that attracts your interest, that you wish, oh, I wish I was part of this. It started from the time when, if they told you, you wouldn't agree to be part of it. So people came together to build that thing we crave for. That's why I tell you that what we are coming together to build, we that they might say, no fame, common, I don't know how to put it, small, nobody. Let's come together and make something massive that those who are wealthy and powerful will crave for what we own. And that's why I tell you that what is selling for $100, even on a promo price today of $63, as of today when you're hearing this, people will buy it for $200,000, approximately 200 million naira minimum. That is the craving to have what has been established. Should I give you an example? If a billionaire have access to be an owner of Uber today, and he stole the minimum that you can use in purchasing 1 billion naira, I'm talking in Nigeria, 1 billion naira, do you think that person would have time to negotiate? If he, as a billionaire, just invested his billions and all he have is 500 million naira, he will go all out to find the extra 500 million to make up that 1 billion and get it done without arguing, without contemplating. That is craving for what has been established. So don't find it difficult when you hear that what is intangible today, by the time it becomes tangible, it will be sold for a price that those who had it when it was selling for absolutely nothing, that regret, they can't bounce back from it. It is better you didn't hear and you are told, come, let's build an e-taxi business powered by SWIFTtrip, and you said no. Come, let's build an e-commerce business powered by SWIFTtrip, and you said, are you sure? Are you sure? Well, let me keep watching. By the time you become so sure, you've missed it. Media, you'll be toggling quickly through my slide and my videos so that everyone can be carried along in balance. And then we have the ops and the DHL. Thank you so much. We're having comments coming up. We have Officer Male also says, I'm very happy to be here with you this morning, sir. Thank you so much, Officer Omale. We appreciate you. And Emmanuel Joseph, I'm happy to be here with you too, live. And Emmanuel Joseph says, can someone be paying little by little every month until he reach the price of the note and provide all the receipts of payment? No, sir. It can't be possible. No, sir. I quickly reply that since I am here with you. No, sir. You can't. All right. So that being said, we'll keep moving forward. Leave your comments. Keep bringing your comments in. Emmanuel Joseph, thank you for that. Maybe someone asked you out there if they can purchase the notes for, how do they put it? What's the, if somebody wants to instrumentally, it's not possible. Okay, so I appreciate that question. It has been addressed. And then we have the Swiftify um, powered hospitality business, which is classified as Swift Homes. And we have the Transcorp Hilton, we have um, Chevron, all of these businesses that are massively shifting the concepts of the hospitality businesses in Nigeria. And we're coming to do something outstanding that whomever hears about it would say, thank God I am part of this project. So, has SwiftTrip gone live? No, SwiftTrip is currently at its development/vision phase, and it's calling for subscribers to facilitate the development of the business. And if we're calling for subscribers, we need to know the classes of subscribers. And you take note that we say there are two kinds of subscribers in SwiftTrip. We have the um, stakeholders and the node holders. In total, we have 8 levels you can choose from, but level 1 to level 7 are classified as stakeholders. And in definition, stakeholders are subscribers who are subscribed to a larger portion of the SwiftTrip global profit share. And we have the node holders who have subscribed to the minimum of the SwiftTrip global shares. You'll get to understand that. And now you've understood what we call the shareholders, the stakeholders. A question is thrown here. When will SwiftTrip go live? Because someone just asked that question, and we're here to let you know that this aviation, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, and all of that you've heard is going live at the size of 3% profit share out of the 5% in volume of our profit share given to the owners of SwiftTrip. So we're calling you out today. As an owner of SwiftTrip, buy a fraction of this share volume. We say thus, the launch of SwiftTrip is embedded in the milestone of 2.4 million node subscribers. Minimum volume to sell is 3%. Volume per shareholder is 0.50125%. I come again. Thus, the launch of SwiftTrip is embedded in a milestone of 2.4 million node holders. You see the app we're building? That is a system that performs all of these transactions as what? A robot. Let's call it a robot here because it's handling sets of codes. A robot is not just what moves about and doing. That robot is the same thing. The one that moves around is the same with this one on your devices. All sets of codes, following instructions, paying attention to understand what you are saying to it, and it can even respond to you as a mobile device today. And wow, the world is shifting. Let's be part of those that moves the world to the next standard. And now, if it's embedded in that milestone, someone is asking, how or what do you mean, sir? How is that going to happen? What do you mean 2.4 million nodes as the milestone? Before we can calculate that, we have to put to you again the 3%, which is the minimum profit share that anyone can buy from on the node level, and we'll bring into you again the node levels ownership. As a node holder, when you subscribed, you own 0.5015%, and the company is not tying its launch to the stakeholders. We all know that it's the node holders we have the crowd, not on the stake. So we're tying the launch of SwiftTrip to the milestone of the node holders. So if the 3% is given to the node holders, how many nodes are in the 3? Just divide that and you get 2.4 million node units. And we say 1 subscriber to 1 unit. So if you hear us ever say SwiftTrip needs 2.4 million shareholders, we're classifying the node holders and we are still saying it's 1 person to 1 unit. You can't have 2. No matter how you like the project, you only have 1. So if you need 2, buy for you, buy for your wife. If you need 3, buy for you, your wife, and your kids. If you register your entire family into this awesome project. So the initial business launch before SwiftTrip goes global. First, we're launching in Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and the CEO of SwiftTrip is here to ensure that many who doubted it, that we will launch in the United Kingdom will be thrown off balance when they see the company launching in over 10 countries. Many don't know what we're coming to do. So when they look at us, they would want to quantify by the now. No. If you want to think the possibility of what we can accomplish, media, where are you? If you want to think of us in the future, think about us with having 2.4 million backings of our shareholders. Do you know what we've accomplished? Do you know what our status would be? Don't joke with collaboration. Don't joke with leverage. SWIFTtrip didn't start on a foundation of looking for maybe a godfather, looking for anyone that will say, I am with you. No, you and I, you are the godfather we need. You are a node holder, you are the godfather of SWIFTtrip. You are a stakeholder, you are the connection of SWIFTtrip. We don't need any special link up. We link up ourselves, we become a great people. So don't bother thinking of which trillionaire you will take the CEO to. The CEO is not looking for any connection as such. What the CEO needs is you and I. Share to the people around you. That's our connection. Just ensure that you didn't keep your mouth shut. Don't crack your brain too much. Who will I meet? Well, everybody you see on the streets, tell them about SWIFT. Have you heard about SWIFTtrip? I have an avenue to make you an owner of an airport. Share. Yes, Benedette Adaize says, Sir, I'm hearing you. Thank you so much. Tam K, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State, says, missing SWIFTtrip is like I'm embarking on a suicidal mission. That's it. And then say, don't miss SWIFTtrip for anything. If you do not hear about it, that wasn't a problem. If you hear and you do not participate in this business offer, you will eternally regret missing it. Once again, don't miss SWIFTtrip shares. We are live now on Telegram. Join us. Thank you so much. Say, God is with us. We bounce, guys. And we have Robinson replying to Emmanuel. He say, can someone be paying this value too? Okay, he says, capital, no. As far as the company's policy is concerned. Thank you so much for that reply. God bless you. Okay, I'm getting media. You can work on that if you're observing the Telegram. Or, the Facebook. We're having a cut series of the rainbow color showing up there frequently. So you would want to check that for us. All right, so we say what makes SWIFTtrip stand out from the others. I believe you're enjoying the way this is going today. Like I said, I think the Bible said the spirit of a prophet is under the prophet. So I want to go calm today. Because those who know me, you know that this is not my nature. My nature, a lion. And I'm looking for lions. Let's build something massive. Devour a massive process. That's why we don't pamper it. Maybe you hear me talking small. I'm not pampering it at all. Feeble minds will hear it. They would just chicken out. But lions will hear it and they will embrace it. Be that lion we're looking for. Be that lion we need. That lioness that we go all out to make SWIFTtrip happen. Don't hear it and you are saying, I experienced some things in the past. Because of the past things. Let the past pass away. Because if you don't allow the past to pass away, you will pass away with the past. The only way to get access to the future is to get hold of the future, not minding of what has happened. But I come again to say, if you've not learned lessons from the things that has failed and taken your money I think you didn't learn lesson. Today you will find a vision that says, come, let's build. And you will still go there. You will just be moving and you get distracted with somebody say, come and put money. And tomorrow you'll be making money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come put money. You carry your investment, put inside. All because they promised you 5% tomorrow. You now calculate 5% times 30. Oh my God. That's over 1,500% gain. I am going for it. Or is it 150? Oh my God. Stop pursuing those things that are visionless. It will take you nowhere. I'm not advising you because I'm the CEO. Giving you genuine truths. It will take you nowhere. It is vision that takes a man from the ground up. If you're trying to rise, hello, carry this corporate vision. It will lift you beyond understanding, beyond your imagination. You will go indoor, imagine the expansion. When it happens, it is beyond the imaginations of our heart. Are you with me? Stop pursuing survival games. Stop being distracted. Stay focused. Let's accomplish a vision. They tell you 5%, you begin to move with that kind of thing. Pomsy. Let's learn our lesson. Let's learn our lesson, please. There is no Pomsy you will pursue from now till 5 years that will be compared to the day SWIFTtrip gives you that airport. Just think about it. How much will you make out of it compared to the owners of an airport? That one will crash. You will start from all over again. It will crash. You start again. Why? The people that came together to build a vision are waxing stronger. Someone is there crying, only to restart after. Let's learn our lesson. I'm not telling you that I've not fallen victims to those things, but I said to myself, first mumu, no be mumu. Second mumu, naim be mumu. Today you call me and no matter the story you paint to it, I'm not even hearing you. I will put money. Tell me that I will make 100% of that money tomorrow. And every day I'm making the percentage 100%. I am not interested, sir. Let's become a great people. Take your desire away from what will I eat, how will I take care of my family. Make your desire to become for people, for all. You will enter into another realm. You will just be, you'll be marveled about the supplies that were abound. If you carry SWIFTtrip today and you keep it to yourself, I don't know how to put it. It's useless. It's useless. What are you keeping it for? What are you keeping the information for? Keep it. You can only have one unit. The only way it becomes valuable is to share it to another person to buy it. Help someone out there, because you keep it, you hoard it, hide it, you will only have one. What's the essence of keeping it? Take your own and help another person to know and have his own and her own. I believe I'm talking to someone. Don't have the intention of you want to become, like we say here, trillionaire in dollars. All just because there is a person in your village that has been mocking you. Maybe your uncle, your auntie, you say, I have arrived and I will deal with them. That's not the kind of money we are coming to make here. To go show revenge. No. And I keep talking. I talk about developing your nation. And I talk about some celebrities at times out there that bad to try to enjoy your life, to buy the luxurious stuffs. With that fame, sir, you can make it. Do you know what I mean? You can make it. You can, instead of buying that Rolls Royce, you will open up a factory to say, this Rolls Royce carbon copy, you don't need to start reinventing the wheel. Let's make it. You research. My God. Do you want to tell me that if the presidents of Nigeria had vision, I started counting from back then, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Abacha, I might not call it accordingly, Obasanjo, Goodluck, all of them, none had a vision to say other countries are developing cars. Are we just going to end as importers? Can't we open a research factory for this thing? Start developing. You know, tell me we would not. No vision. Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip, don't end up like that. Don't make money and it ends in eating, consumption. Be part of development. Be part of development. I don't know. The PYC, first of its kind, we're coming to change how companies worldwide relates with their customers. The passenger is the profit generator in SWIFTtrip. And we don't see them as profit generators. We see them as owners of the business. That's why they are placed on payroll. They are rendered a service and they pay 100% for it. That 100% of that fund, whether it's the global currency, the SWIFT coin, or their fiat currency in any part of the world, it's considered 100%. That 100% comes to the company. The company shifts 80% to the man who rendered that service, the service provider, who's the driver. 5% out of that goes to the shareholders. How much is left? 15%, right? The company takes 5%, 2%, sends that 2% to the man who booked the ride. And then another thing magical happens. It gives 3% to the persons who recommended that man, that woman, that boy, that girl to make use of the ride. First generation on the passenger side, 1%, 0.3, 0.1, 0.1 accordingly. The same goes to the people who recommended the drivers. If we want to make analysis on this part I'm showing to you, it's crazy that the person who didn't know about this opportunity or heard it and laughed at us, SWIFTtrip say have mercy for them. They will come in by then, since they could not part away with their $63,000, with their $2,000, with their $128,000. They will come in for free. You are afraid? Why are you afraid? Relax. By the time we're done, you download the app, they send you free link. You download it, register, just share it to people. You'll be making money. You get about 1,000 drivers, maybe 10 years as the performance of SWIFTtrip goes on. You earning 1% from 1,000 drivers, performing about 40 trips each per day. Do you know what your life has become? Don't play with SWIFTtrip. The 10% reserved on the platform is used for expansion of business globally. That's why SWIFTtrip will not tell you shareholders who want to launch in India, come and contribute. No, this contribution we're doing now, you subscribe, it's a contribution. We use it to build the business. It builds itself from there. 10%. If we tell you that 0.5015% will make you a trillionaire in dollars, can you imagine what 10% would be amounting to? Think about that, and you know the kind of company you are coming into. We have the same structure on the aviation, the same on the e-commerce, the same on the logistics, the same on the hospitality. And who's the brain behind SWIFTtrip? Who's behind the brain of SWIFTtrip is God. And who's the brain behind SWIFTtrip? It's Honorable Richard Nadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. Thank you. Let's see what we're saying on Facebook. I got this here. It says that's from Cyprian, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Enugu State. Oh my God, Cyprian, that's very long. Okay, it says many things can't be said until our bank account starts asking us questions. Oga madam, now who be? I think say millions no fit enter this account. How come? Go SWIFTtrip. That's a very funny comment. And Ambassador Omale says, God forbid I will not end up like that in my generation. CEO, good morning, sir. I'm not hearing on Facebook. Please check your end. Oh, thank you so much. The media, can you find out about that? Media. We get a notification now from our followers on Facebook to say that they can't hear us. Is that true? You give me update on that. How true is that? Okay, it was previous. Oh, so many things I said was not heard. How long was that? They said they couldn't hear me on Facebook, so I'm wondering, how long was that? Not to 5 seconds. Okay. And all right. So my media says they can hear me now. Thank you so much. And we want to get your feedback more. Madam Nkiru Kaoji, please give us an update on that. And anybody on the Telegram call can as well check up for us. If you're hearing us, just put up on the comments. I can hear you from my end. God bless you. And then, this our meeting live, it's interactive. Everyone, part of it is making it fun, and we're carrying everybody along. So, how you profit as a subscriber? Case study by the Deluxe. Ownership of the Deluxe is 0.05%. The ownership of the amount to purchase that is 128 million naira. And we have a case study on the node. $100, 100. The ownership is 0.05 places, 1 to 5%. Okay, Omale says there was no challenge with your voice. I have you all through. I heard you all through. Okay, you would update that. I had to change it for you. Now, subscribers profit per trip. That's what we're looking at. How you earn, how you make money on every single transaction accomplished. Do you get that? So let's use an analysis of a man who is in the United States and he paid $4 at the end of the ride. How much would you earn out of it if you're a Deluxe owner? Who purchased the node for $128,000, approximately in naira, 128 million naira. And if a trip is done in Nigeria, 2,000 naira, how much would you earn? Let's see this analysis. Just multiply it by the volume of the Deluxe owner. Say 4 multiplied by 0.05%. That gives you 0.202 cents. From 2,000 naira, you get 1 naira as a Deluxe. So a person who don't understand how system works will be saying, what kind of calculation is this? A business that started with 128 million naira and getting 1 naira? When with that amount to even give me back the capital I came in with. The man who came in with 63,000 naira will be wondering, if I am making 0.0 in 4 places, 25 kobo, when with that even giving my capital back? Or in dollars, 0.705 cents. Sir, relax. Because you'll be earning this money while you sleep. While you sleep, so you've escaped for life the prophecy of Warren Buffett that says, if you don't find how to make money while you sleep, You work until you die. That's no longer said about us. Now let's see how cents can become millions, billions, trillions of dollars. Men like Obasanjo are no longer trying to understand it. They are living it. That your kobo on recharge cards today turns into over $45 million per day. Obasanjo. Oh my God. Don't miss Swift Trip. And then we look at where we could be in 5 years from now. 5 years from now, Swift Trip has performed thousands. Please study the per day analysis, okay? And the per month analysis. I will take you to 5 years from now. On the Telegram call, we've given the link on Facebook. If you're watching for the first time on Facebook, just go to the link. Find the link on the comment section. So always join us live 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. So where we could be in 5 years. 5 years on transactions volume in SWIFTtrip. We'll be talking about thousands of trillions of transactions. A time is coming. We'll be talking of trillions in its trillions of trillions as years go by. Oh my God. So we just want to do a very meager figure of tens of trillions. And on this, I'm not here to argue with anybody, as all of you who have been with me, the able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. No time to argue with anyone's perspective about this analysis. Do you get? We just work with everyone according to the capacity of your mind. So on this analysis, we say 5 years. And I'm showing you an analysis of 50 trillion trips, which I say, if you follow me as a CEO, I give it to you in 3 years. And somebody will say, that's over analysis. And I will ask a question. If we launch the business today with 2.4 million shareholders, starting up with 500 cars owned by the company, minimum of that in Nigeria, 200 minimum in the United Kingdom. Already you know that there will be a lot of drivers already registered. Yes, there will be a something like a pre-launch information. Not this one we're doing is the campaign launch, pre-launch offering of our shares. When it's time to launch, there will be a notification going out. Drivers can now register this and that. Shareholders will go all out and register. Do you know what we're talking about? Thousands in hundreds of thousands of drivers will be there. Oh, I know this is the first time I'm saying that. But don't worry, if you keep joining the meetings, you will always hear me say different things about SWIFTtrip. Don't miss it. So, that day of our launch, is it possible that we can perform one trip? You said no? Okay. In 1 week after the launch of SWIFTtrip, is it possible that we can perform one trip? Oh, now somebody is saying that's an underestimation of the power of SWIFTtrip. So if it's an underestimation, very good. Let's see when it is possible in the heart of that person who says that 50 trillion trips in 5 years is an overestimate. Is it possible in 50 years? No. Is it possible in 100 years? The person will be saying, based on these statistics of the world and the statistics of that, don't worry, keep your statistics. Is it possible in 200 years? There is a point that that person says, yes, in that social time it's possible. So hold it. It's just not that person is saying in his lifetime it's not possible. Not even in his next generation, maybe in his other generations to the fourth. That's when it will be possible. Good. Logically, this happens 1 naira to 50 trillion trips. That's 50 trillion naira. And already you know that there is no way trips will be the same price. It's going to be flexible according to the distance the man is patronizing or is covering, the person who booked the ride. Trips will be flexible. So this money you see here, in accordance to this calculation of trips, it's meager its own self compared to what you would have earned. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. If you miss it, you will never forget the name SWIFTtrip. We have the nodes. How can you comprehend 0.4025 kobo becoming 1.25 billion? How do you comprehend that? How can you understand 0.705 cents becoming 2.5 million dollars? Only the power of system. Me, have I touched this kind of money? I haven't touched it. I have not smelled it. That is the power of a vision, no. Like I said, it is vision that takes you from the ground to the up or to the top. Don't miss it. Follow. Don't mind the class of your pocket today. Talk with alacrity. Talk with audacity. All of these things will happen. You've not read that the Bible says we are gods? If you've understood that thing, then you understand the kind of power he gave to you. So the next time you will want to say, I cannot, you be very careful with what you say that to. Because you are your own self-prophet. If you say you can't, you can't. If you say you can, you can. You are right. We are shaped according to our words. And let me also tell you something. You see, I want to give you an insight of Gideon. I think it's Gideon, yes. When the angel of God appeared to him, he said, how did he classify him? He said, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon looked at himself and said, what? Why will you address me with such a name? Was he a shepherd boy? I don't know what he was again now. Just let me use a servant boy like me. Mighty man of valor. What am I saying? Before God opens your eyes to see something called a vision, he already knows you have the capacity to accomplish it. But you might not know. I knew this thing the time in 2021 when I wasn't looking like it. For me to see it, it means I have all it takes. So you to see it, you are part of this thing in the realm of the spirit. If you are not, you won't even hear it. You want to understand that more? 10 years after the launch of SWIFTtrip, 10 years into business operation, there is a person in Nigeria who will just be hearing about SWIFTtrip for the first time. I will leave that one hanging there. You go comprehend it, digest it. I know you know what I'm saying. So if you have seen SWIFTtrip at this point, we are beckoning on subscribers. Count it all joy. Grace found you. Don't undermine grace. Don't undermine grace to begin to say, how many people don't join? You're asking? Those who joined, you think they asked about you before they joined? You will now call people on your list and say, this thing is not, hey, nobody has heard about it. I don't worry, they will soon fade out. Oh, you don't know that? For you to call people and they said no, massive opportunity staring at you, change the lens at which you see. That lens you see through, change it. Fix the right lens and see opportunities when it's staring at you. When everybody begin to talk about it, opportunity don't go. It's gone. When you join that time to say, hey, everybody's talking about it, down, mama, I'm interested, you have missed it, oh. I'm talking to somebody today. In Kirukaoji says, my people home and abroad, our fathers will train us in return, waiting for us to take care of them. Yeah. But now things are not as usual with the way our country is going. It is better you plan for, what's that? For unending income at your old age. You will not be waiting for children to send you money for foodstuffs before you eat. Don't miss SWIFTtrip now. That is affordable. Thank you so much, Madam Oji. That's the very gospel truth. You train a child and say, I'm waiting for the child to train me. Hello. Do you see the attention you're giving to your children today? That was the same attention your father and mother gave to you. That same attention they sacrificed on you. You are not sacrificing on someone else called a child. Are you feeding them that same attention? Capital no. Once you check on them, and when they ask you, say, I'm busy. Responsibilities. That's how they told their parents responsibilities. With where the world is going today, build your income an unending income, so that you won't be waiting for your children to say, have you eaten, daddy? You say, no, nobody remember me. Thank you. And Tommy Sunday says, great and amazing global ventures on the blockchain Web 3.0. Subscribe today, co-own the system. Tommy SWIFTtrip Profit Share offer for nothing else in the world. And he's ambassador Tommy Sunday, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Owerri. And you can see his phone number there. If you are a hub admin, if you are in Owerri, do well to reach out to Tommy Sunday. I love that on the way you addressed it right there. Thank you so much. So hub admins can as well copy that strategy. If you're a hub admin, you can put your phone contacts there so that the people in your state can reach to you. Node subscribers assets evaluation in 5 years. $100 giving birth to $2.5 million. It is only the power of the system. Collaboration. Don't miss it. SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. And what will you be doing as a subscriber waiting for the launch? Help people and help SWIFTtrip. And the only way you can help people, because remember, you are trying to help people, they will be castigating you. They go fire you. Somebody you are trying to help will tell you things that you can't recheck your life. So the only way you can help them, even when they are not seeing it, is to be passionate, be purposeful, be persistent on it. Help them until they block you. That's when you know that this one, okay, no agree. So long they've not blocked you, they're still checking what you are sending. Keep sending it, keep sharing, keep telling them, keep asking them to join the meetings. The day they come to join, that day they will understand the good that you've been trying to bring them to. But if you give up on them, when it's done, they will tell you, you would have persuaded me well. So if they block you, you'll not be bold to say, how will I be able to do it when you blocked me? You refused to talk to me. You refused anything that needs to come from my end. And the person will say, Chai, if I had known. So wash their case from your hands by telling them passionately, persistently. And as you do, you will definitely begin to experience a whole new version of you, a better you. And as you experience that, you will make much more money. And you say, more money? How do I earn it? I want to let you know that in the now, you will make money. Pomsy pays you now, Nabi. What are you going to look for in Pomsy? When SWIFTtrip can also pay you now. We're not just telling you, be part of SWIFTtrip and wait for the future. While you're waiting, you're making money excessively. So long you decide to continue with the campaign. You know why people give up in marketing? They don't understand the rules of marketing. You just expect to do it today, tomorrow, next month, and you expect to see results. No. It's like it's accumulated seeds. You keep piling it up, keep piling. Very soon one will stay. Oh, that thing you told me, it will the profit will be massive. Keep piling it up. Don't look at the now and say, nobody what? Are you with me? Keep sharing. Go read books on marketing. Go read books on prospecting. You will understand that when you start a journey like this, don't ever find yourself losing momentum. You were with us then. You kept silent. You've lost momentum. You were building a group of people passionate about SWIFTtrip. Suddenly you relented. You were distracted by the survival games out there. Visionless projects of just making money in percent, and there it is gone. Then when you come back, you have lost momentum. You'll be trying to catch balance again. Don't do that to yourself. Just ensure that you keep on every day. At least put that energy. Just small. 1 hour in a day is enough investment into SWIFTtrip. Oh my God. Then you are able to move yourself to 5 hours in the day. You will make excess money now. Let's see it. Media works, it pays greatly. Recommend a stakeholder, you get 10%. That means a person comes in 128 million. 10% of it, go calculate it. It's yours. Recommend a node holder. That direct advert commission comes to you. Are we looking for this money to pay you? No. The person who's coming in is tasked on that money. That person supports our advertisement process. You make 15,000 naira instantly from that fund the person paid, which is $15 approximately. Just convert by 1,000 naira to dollars. The version 10 will come with dollar values attached to the naira, and soonest everything we'll be dealing with in SWIFTtrip would be dollars. To be dollars, please take note of that. It's coming. That if you are paying dollar value, I mean, if you're paying in naira, you're just simply going to check the global market. We're coming to that standard. You prospect in dollars. Don't miss it. Indirect advert bonus. Oh, I'm still using this old slide. What's this? I have the new one, but I don't know why I always click on this old one. All right. I would ensure, please, media, keep this to mind. Ensure that I use the correct slide by tomorrow, which is just remind me before the meeting gets started. You can see indirect advert bonus. First level appeared twice. Second level is appearing where third level is supposed to be. And the third level is appearing where fourth level is supposed to be. Are you with me, media? Thank you for that observation. So please, 2,005 is the second level, 1,000 is the third level, and 500 naira the fourth level. So please calculate this thing together. 1525, 1,500, that's 19,000 naira. Calculated by 2.4 million nodes. That's about 45 point something billion. That money is not available, Abi. Mathematically, as we keep going, the company will never owe you. At the end of the campaign, if we calculate what we've spent that money, minimum, because it will still increase. How much do you want to make? People will build estates. And someone will be there pursuing things that will end soonest. And leave the one that the coming of Christ is the end of it. Extra Media Cash Awards. When you are moving and you've activated 50 nodes, SWIFTtrip sees you as this one. This man is now running with a vision. He has gone beyond family members. One person to one node, 50. The company says you are a SWIFTtrip runner. Apart from the 15,000 naira and 50 places you've earned, the company say thank you, 50,000. Take it. That's $50. It's not compared to the insult you face, but it's just an appreciation from the company. SWIFTtrip Icon Award, 500 activated nodes. Do you know how many persons that have almost wanted to slap you before you got 500 people who said yes? The company, that's 1 million the company is giving, that's about $1,000. It's not compared to the insults faced, the rejection faced, the humiliation faced. But the company says, thank you. The SWIFTtrip star, 10 million naira in the activation of 5,000 activated nodes. Remember, this one is not a company that you say, I know a big man that will buy 1,000 nodes from me, and automatically I'm approaching the star award. No, one person to one unit. And there are a lot of award items. This is so massive. You activate 20 nodes within a week, Friday 6 p.m. to Friday 6 p.m. You get a brand new mobile phone. 15, you get a 50 kg bag of rice. 10, you get 25 kg bag of rice. 8, you get what's the name? A traveling bag. 6, a fruit blender. 5, a branded t-shirt. 3, a cap, a branded SWIFTtrip cap. So everyone wins throughout this process, and we'll keep this process until we hit 100,000 milestone, 100,000 nodes. Today, how many are we? You can see it on the slide anytime it pops up. About 9,900 plus. Isn't that to the glory of God? Remember, a time was there when it was 1, 2, somebody saw it and joined. 100, somebody saw and joined. 1,000 people came together up to 9,000, and someone is still there skeptical. A time will come, the kind of calls you'll be receiving. I am interested now. I want to join. When we get to 500,000 notes, do you know what it would be? Do you think anybody can hear SWIFTtrip anymore and doubt it? Let's face and pay this price in this foundation process. But we say, do not miss the SWIFTtrip Profit Share offer. If you miss it, you won't forget the name. So how do you subscribe? SWIFTtrip Technologies Limited, FCNB. The Naira account is there, 800 460 7389. The USD, Great Britain, Euro out there. And the SWIFT code, FCNBNG LAXXX. That's the SWIFT code for international transfers. Anybody who wants to do a transaction by USD, pounds or euro, understand what SWIFT code is. So if you're in Naira, Nigeria, and you're doing by Naira Bank, you don't have any challenge with the SWIFT code. And then once you've done that, you've got your proof of payment. Make sure you generate a proof of payment. Send that proof of payment to the person who told you about SWIFTtrip alongside your name, email, and phone number. Send that to the person who told you about you. That's called your sponsor, and that person will help you reach the company admin. We have in person of the national admin here, +234 8066695332, and I'm going to introduce you to the state's admins, every other state in Nigeria. So please, wherever you are, we encourage you to help the people in Port Harcourt City, especially in Rivers State. If they are in Rivers State, you are wherever you are in China, India, in Ghana, in any part of Nigeria, and you have a friend in Port Harcourt, contact 09032119017 or 08122083712. And what are you doing? You will book a ticket for the event. We call it the SWIFTtrip Award event every Saturday. You book a ticket free of charge. But if that person you are inviting don't have that ticket, so you book it and send the ticket to the person. Say, I've reserved a seat for you, come. That the person just shows the soft copy of the ticket and he has access to the hall. If that person does not have his ticket and you just told the person by phone, come to the headquarters, they are always there. The person will be looking from the door. He will see empty seats, but he cannot enter. If the person must enter, 5,000 naira is what the person pays. All of these are done based on good reasons. So please, help your people to get understanding of SWIFTtrip, and they will definitely come back to you to say thank you. I appreciate every one of you today, and it's time for questions. I am Honorable Richard Tanadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. God bless you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. So, the hub admins of SWIFTtrip will have Madam Christy Akpabio, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip, and you can see her contact right there on the screen. And we have, she's the Lagos hub admin, the Lagos state admin. Okay, this I'm doing now, only the Facebook would enjoy that, the Facebook and YouTube users. So let me do it in a way that everybody partake from the introduction of the hub admins in the house. So there's it, and I share the screen. Good, so it's coming up beautiful. Now, Madam Christy Akpabio, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Lagos State. If you're there in Lagos, connect with her, send her the proof of payment, and then she will guide you on how to do the registration for that person who sent you the proof of payment. Take note, I'm not introducing the hub admins to those joining us for the first time. You who came here for the first time on Telegram, you have a person who brought you here. That is called your sponsor. Go back to that person with your proof of payment. It is that person that will connect to, if that person is in Lagos, the person connects to Madam Christie, and the person who's a shareholder will obtain a code for you and get you registered into the system. And now you are a shareholder. If you are in Lagos, once you become a shareholder, you can now connect with Madam Christie Babio to register orders coming through you. Is that clear? So if you have ever made the error of you being a shareholder and you are still disturbing your upline, please, it's a major error in SWIFTtrip. Connect directly to the company. All right, we have Ambassador Jerry Odu, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Rivers State. If you reside in Rivers State, connect with him to register your prospect. And we have the national admin, Ambassador Rinami Ayo. Please, you will only chat him if you don't have a state admin in your state. And it's easy to connect with them here on Telegram. You just click open profile. You tap the person, click open profile. You can chat that person if that person resides in your state. And if you are in a country that SWIFTtrip does not have a hub yet, you can reach the national admin. You are in a state in Nigeria that no hub yet, you can reach the national admin. Then we have Madam Chino Yerem. She is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany. Connect with her to register your prospects if you are based in Germany. Thank you so much, Madam Chino Yerem, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. And Anthony, okay, Mr. Ezekiel, maybe you're not hearing me. That's why you want your mic opened. Anthony Omowekwe, you would speak after we are done, but I've omitted your mic for easy. Just click the middle button when I ask you to speak. Then we have Ambassador Tommy Sunday, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Owerri, Imo State. If you reside there, connect with him to get your prospects registered. Let's see. Ambassador Cyprian is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Enugu State. Connect with him to register your prospects. And we have Madam Valid Gold, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Uyo, Akwa Ibom. Connect with her to register your prospects. We have Ambassador Martins, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Italy and in France. He's heading these two countries for us now because he shuttles them frequently. So if you, both states, both countries, so if you are either in Italy or you are in France and you want to meet him one-on-one, he will always be there to attend to you. Okay, that's all for today. Now it's time for questions, and we say thank you so much for all you do for SWIFTtrip. Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. We bounce right to the top. Question time. And the man's hand was raised was Anthony Omokwe. Can you unmute your mic to speak, sir? Anthony Omokwe.
Good morning from there.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing? And for the benefit of everyone, which state are you connecting from? From where?
From Italy.
From Italy. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. And I believe you know the hub admin there. Have you met with him once?
I know I've not met with him. I just followed it. Now I've been following up on everything.
Great.
I've been following up and I've been hearing his name. But only yesterday I discovered his name. Martin.
Okay, Martins. Great, great. So just chat him up. He's on the call now. Is this your first time? Okay, no. You said you were here yesterday and you discovered his name, Martins. So it's not your first time. Are you a shareholder? Are you a shareholder already?
I'm trying to become, but why I'm asking a question is I tried to make a payment through my app, of which one of the top admin or the ambassadors educated me yesterday. But finally, he referred me to the CEO, which I made a call yesterday that it was not online. I dropped a written note. I tried to make a payment from my app. After the education, I found a bank, but it was not going. So I want to ask that account, the account of euro, is it to be paid in euro or converted to naira? Secondly,
Okay.
if not, can I send the money to somebody to pay for me in naira
Okay. Is it
so
that
that
you haven't?
to,
Let me know what the challenge is. You tried paying to the euro and it didn't go
yeah,
through.
I try using the account of euro 200 and all with the name, but it saved me twice. So I'm doubting, is that an euro account that you have to receive my payment in euro, or it will be converted, because from here you can convert equivalent of the bill to be paid in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay. So you do that which will be easier for you. Because if you're paying by euro, all you need to do is to go convert to from the dollar. What's the dollar price? You do your equivalent and pay in euro. But since you haven't challenged, I think this is the first time I'm hearing of that challenge on the euro account. So maybe you said you chatted me, and I'll respond to that. You would give me the screenshot of maybe the error message you got when you tried paying. But you can pay in naira as well if you have the means to pay in naira. Pay in naira, generate a receipt, and it will be processed for you.
All right. Can somebody pay and send me the receipt for me to
Yes,
send
sure.
into
Someone can
Visa?
do that for you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I will do that today,
Thank you so
in
much,
the
Mr.
next
Antonio.
hours.
All right. So please don't
I
forget, I will
appreciate.
need that screenshot of the error message you had from the Euro account.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I will
Thank.
send it
Okay.
to your WhatsApp.
Thank you so much.
It's like you called back this morning that I was taking my bath.
Yes, I
Like
think I
immediately.
did such call, but I didn't know it was you. So now I know we'll
All right.
definitely get back to each other.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very
sir.
much. And thank you for your humbleness. God
Thank you so much,
bless.
sir. I
And I
appreciate you.
bless the house.
Thank you. We say amen to that blessing. Wow, that is Mr. Antoni all the way from Italy. Thank you so much for all you do for SWIFTtrip. So, I want to recognize those I think join us for the first time. I have here um, Muftao Ogbola Oladiti. In case I didn't pronounce the word, don't be angry. And in case you've joined the meeting before and I still recognize you as a new timer, don't be angry. As we get larger, I might not be able to be so accurate with us anymore. But when I see you in the meeting, I try my best to get familiar with you. Once I'm now very familiar, if I call you the first time, I still call you the next day. All I'm trying to do is to get familiar. Once I am familiar with you, I will not be making the mistake to call you a new timer. It's like I'm going to call Mr. Eric Obi a new timer. You understand? So, Olatide DT, you can unmute your mic to speak. Click the middle button at the bottom, and you're able to speak. The able shareholders of people wants to meet you, and we're so excited to have you speak to us. Blessing Ngozi, how you doing? Shekina, you were here yesterday. Thank you so much for being here again today with us. If you have any question, you can raise your hands to speak. Microfix. Your mic is given the privilege to speak. Okay, Microfix. Were you the one I see the same bio of. Okay, no, not you. You're welcome. This should be your first time. And let's see. It's exciting to have our new friend speak to us. Okay, Shalom Njideka NG Ikeji Anosike Ejike Anosike. No, Ejike Anosike is not your first time. The name looks familiar to me. All right, so let's hear from Microfix and other friends I have given the privilege to speak. Just click on mute. There's a button at the bottom of your screen. You can see something like that here. On your mobile device, there is something like that at the bottom of your screen. Click on that bold button. You'll be able to speak. Thank you. How you doing, madam?
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to connect with
I'm
you.
already enrolled in Moda.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Thank you so much for all you do for SWIFTtrip. And which state are you connecting from today?
Edo State.
From Edo State. Wow. We are happy to connect with you. Thank you so much, ma. And I hope
You're
the
welcome,
campaign
sir.
is going on there well.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And soonest we
Yes.
know that you will be recognized as a runner in SWIFTtrip, a SWIFTtrip runner. And we'll be so happy.
Yeah, very soon. I hope so too.
Thank you so much. All right, so that's Make Freaks. Okay, please, can you give me the rename? This should be your business name if I'm right. Make Freaks.
Yes, yes. My name is Isioma Musazua.
Isioma Osazua. Thank you so much. We're happy to connect with you.
All right.
All right, so that's a new friend with us who is already a shareholder of SWIFTtrip. Amazing. Okay. For those who have questions, please let's make it out another time tomorrow. Why I give the privilege to one of the able shareholders of SWIFTtrip, the ambassadors of SWIFTtrip, Madam Christy Akpabio. You will give us a closing remarks of an advice to those joining us today for the first time and to those who have been with us in SWIFTtrip. Just give us a general advice and also remind us of the Lagos event. Do I have that meeting stuff here? Just a minute. Let me see if I have that slide right here. Okay, that's it. Beautiful. Can you give me this slide, the media team? Oh, wow, it's already up there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this event is coming up. Um, Madam Christy Ababio, can you speak? Can you help me to mic to speak?
Yeah.
Great. So talk about this event.
Honorable, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma. We're happy to connect with you.
And thank you for all you do for us.
Thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you. The Lagosians, on behalf of all the Lagos people, Lagos shareholders, we appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma.
The hall, the date is already fixed, and it has we have ascertained that we are making use of the hall on the 14th of December. On the 14th of December.
Yeah.
We are not going back.
Thank you
And
so much, ma.
our plan is on ground. We can't wait to see you. And we want everybody to know that come on the 14th of December, our CEO is coming to storm Lagos. And so all hands should be on the decks for the preparation. And Lagosians are preparing. Get your t-shirts ready. You have to be colorful for us to receive our CEO from the airports and log him in with his workers. And we shall be glad after that is done. And I want to appreciate all the new friends this morning, even our shareholders in our live stream this morning. I want to appreciate everyone. You are blessed. We all are blessed. That we are here, we are blessed. We are blessed. I was telling those our sisters in US, Texas, some of them that called me, and I was telling them that we are having what is called a genuine business coming out from Nigeria. And that we have remnants, sincere remnants in Nigeria. Nigeria is not totally useless. That we have remnants, and we are coming out that this business is one in town, one of its all, and that everybody should do all they can to push it, and they are pushing it, and they are bringing more people that they are telling me to put through. And so if you are sitting analyzing, you will be too late, because those of them in diaspora, they are already buying the idea. They are already, embracing SWIFTtrip, and they are running with it, because, they have seen and they have followed the story. The whole thing is straight. If you study the white paper, everything about SWIFTtrip, you will be convinced. You know what happened yesterday after the program yesterday? I was shocked. One of my shareholders here in Lagos brought a receipt, and the receipt was carrying over the amount. I was like, do you not know that today is 63? She was like, Mama, I don't know what to do.
How much did she pay?
How
much did she pay?
That was yesterday, sir.
Yes, how much was yesterday on the receipt?
64,000.
Oh, wow.
And that yesterday was 63. And the woman was like, that she doesn't know that the man was so excited after attending the live stream yesterday morning. You know that yesterday was Elder Jerry and our CEO. It was on a high climax.
It was awesome.
It was on a standard level. This explanation, oh my God, it was something else. Everybody that attended the live stream that yesterday was amazed. So that man he's a reverend minister. He was so happy that he just transferred immediately. He didn't know when he transferred 64. He just transferred with joy. Wow. And then when they were telling him, Baba, he's 63. He said, just take it, just register me. You know, that kind of a thing. I was like, wow. The man was explaining he said the way the thing is explained, that you can see the truth. And that is what is making me to be glad with this business. That is what is making me to be crazy with this business. Because if you listen and study it, oh my God, you will see the truth in it. No bending. He speaks for himself. SWIFTtrip speaks for itself. Honestly. And this is a reverend minister. He registered that yesterday. He didn't want to say no. So you could be here today, coming for the first time, and you have heard it all from our CEO, the visionary. This thing we are telling you is divine. God gave it to him. God gave it to him. God gave it, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. And anytime he's speaking about it, every one of us in Lagos here, we are rushing to be on the live stream. Ask Emmanuel, that was that missed Uber. We will be rushing to be on the live stream. Wow. Anytime Emmanuel will say, the visionary is speaking. Wow. The vision himself is speaking. So for having heard from him this morning, you should be convinced.
Thank you.
There is no bending. There is no trying to cajole, no trying to convince anybody. The truth is the truth. We say it the way it is. And if you can see it, you will be blessed. So this morning, those of us that came for the first time, I want to see us transferring our money and then getting registered. Don't waste time, because when you hear about it, you don't waste time. You just run with it and start making you're bringing in people to join the campaign, so that those people you are bringing in will move into the business with you. We are not wasting time campaigning. We are campaigning for our tomorrow. You are joining the campaigning is for yourself, because if I have 3% from the company and I got a driver and the driver went for 20 rounds in a day, I have 20%. Add to my 3%, that's 23%. I can never be the same with somebody that is just coming in. So we are working for ourselves. And imagine when I have 10 drivers, 20 drivers, 100, 1,000 drivers, and I have people that are buying and selling, and I have those that are entering the taxi. You imagine. And the company, we appreciate the company so much that they take cognizance of people that bring people, and they reward you. Nothing is free in SWIFTtrip. You work, you will get your money. You work, you get paid. Now, and even when we launch. So thank you very much. And I want to appreciate our CEO. God will continue to keep you for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. So the 63,000, the 64,000, hope it was refunded.
It was refunded, sir.
So we gave back the 1,000 to him.
They refunded.
That's great. All right. So SWIFTtrip is here to stay, and it's
Hello,
amazing.
Mr. Richard.
Yeah, that's Muflau Bol
Oladiti.
Oladiti. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing great. Great to connect with you today. Which state are you connecting from?
Yeah, Lagos.
From Lagos State. Amazing. That's cool. And is this your first time to be here?
I think this is the second time.
The second time.
I
Amazing.
joined like 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
That was in the night by 8 p.m. Yeah. So today makes it the second day I'm joining. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
This is very amazing. Yeah. It's very amazing. Although I've not really got the understanding of the business model.
Yeah.
But but I can just appreciate your effort so far, because I listened when you said you started this since 2021.
Yes, sir.
So I could understand how difficult it is, this kind of perfect businessman. So
Wow.
because it can be, yeah. I'm interested, but I haven't. The first time I attended this meeting, the slide presentation,
Okay.
to actually show me the business model so that I can understand how this thing is planned to be launched, the implementation and everything.
Yeah.
You understand? So because I have so many IT guru on my side also, so we can sit down, analyze from our end, and see the viability of the business. And I also belong to so many larger platforms where we have over 1,000 in the platform that I can send. Two
Wow.
platforms like that, over 1,000 people there that I can send. But I'm being careful right now
Yeah,
because
sure.
I need to understand the business model myself, and I also need to subscribe first. The presentation
Yeah.
digest it and make our informed decision. You understand, to
Yeah.
go ahead or not to go ahead.
Yeah.
So this I've not seen. So if
Okay.
it's something you can share with me, maybe I can send you my email address or anywhere. If I can get it, then we can read through. Then before the next meeting, we can make decision.
Okay. If you go to the website, do you have access to the website?
Yeah, I can check your website.
So, you go to the About Us page, scroll down, just scroll. You would find the white paper, and download it. You would read through and get good understanding on the About Us page on the website. You visited the website before, right?
Okay. No.
Okay, you've not.
I've not.
All right. So,
Yeah.
it's seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. So I'm putting it up for you here on your chat with me. www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. So just visit it, go to the About Us page and get it downloaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So before you start sharing with your community, I'm happy for the comments given. And my advice, before you start sharing with your community, just take another time, maybe throughout this week, listen over, okay? Just listen. Let it sink into you. Understand it. So you pass the information with understanding to your community. Are you with me? So the another easiest way is, if you might not want to talk to them directly, share the link to the meeting with them. You come together, understand it. Maybe the key leaders of your community, they come to understand it, and from there, you rub minds, rub ideas to see how you can. It goes to your community. Student verse dot
No problem.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. So check your private
All
chat
right,
now.
thank you.
It's dropping.
All right.
Okay, that's done. All right. We've stayed extra 43 minutes in trying to help the information get to a very good understanding. And Madam Akbabio has given us a good insight, and Ola Oladiti Oladiti so much, sir, for all the wonderful contribution given as well to this. Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip will bounce right to the top. See you again this evening by 8 p.m. We'll be live in the morning, 10 a.m., in the evening, 8 p.m. every day until we get this done. No relenting. No time to say I'm tired. When you don't feel like it, it's the right time to talk about it. Not until you get to that climax of your passion, you're not really ready to get something that is worthwhile done. So you don't feel like being here in the night, be here. Invite someone, educate someone. And as we keep doing that, a time will come in this campaign as you are telling the person is not looking back, no two thoughts, it's taking his position. We would get there. God bless you. I love you all. We started this with prayer and we'll end with prayer. Abba Father, we thank you for this time. May your name be praised. As we retire from this meeting, we enter into another section of our campaign process. So whomever we talk to today about this, Lord, they shall give that listening ear. Minds shall be open to receive. And those of us who are shareholders, yet sleeping with information, not joining the Telegram meetings, Father, you say your zeal will accomplish this. Let your zeal go to them, that everyone who has come to partake from this wisdom, they can't hold it inside of them without helping others to come partake of it. Thank you, dear Lord, for through you it is a done deal. So we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Do have a great time. I love you all. See you again by 8 p.m.